We had nothing but close games in the American Association last night. I'm Carter Woodiel. It's time for a really special whip around. This is a great night of baseball, and we begin with another wild game in Kane County. The DockHounds are in town to take on the Cougars, and they scored 11 runs in the 6th inning of this game to take control. This is Lamar Briggs, go-ahead 2-run home run. Later, TJ Bennett, he would go yard, a 3-run blast, number 11 for him on the season. And Gabriel Noriega would hit the 3rd homer of the inning, a 3-run blast of his own. He's got 6 on the year. Huge lead for the DockHounds, but the Cougars came all the way back to make it a 1-run game in the 9th on this BJ Lopez homer, and they'd bring the tying run to scoring position later in the inning, but Josh Roulette flies out to end it. Lake Country 13, Kane County 12. Crazy game. Fargo-Moorhead facing Sioux City from Newman Outdoor Field. We start in the 2nd. Sebastian Zawana with the bases clearing double here. That would give the X's a 3-1 lead. Wouldn't last too long, though. 3rd inning, Peter Maris with one of 2 homers he had in this game. He's now up to 11 on the season. That would tie the score up at 3 in the 3rd. Later, check out the defense here. Blake Tiberi at 3rd base, full extension, diving stop, back to his feet, gets the out. Heck of a play. And fast forward to a tie game in the 9th. Sebastian Zawada does it again. 2-run double to put the X's up for good in an 8-6 victory in Fargo. Kansas City taking on Sioux Falls yesterday. This was a pitcher's duel at Legends Field. Neil Lang threw 6 innings for the Canaries, just 1 run allowed. He struck out 4, but Matt Hall was even better for the Monarchs. 6 shutout innings, 3 hits, 1 walk. He strikes out 7. His ERA is 1.17 on the season. And check out the defense behind him. Willie Abreu out in left field for the diving catch. 1-0. The Monarchs beat the Canaries in Legends Field. Chicago facing Winnipeg north of the border. Jordan Kipper was great in this game for the Dogs. 6 innings of 2-run baseball. He's got a 2.86 ERA on the season. Been stellar for the Chicago Dogs. Did allow this, though. David Washington, number 20 of the season, a game-tying home run in inning number 4. He's getting the celebration and the home run belt, but Chicago would take the lead for good in the 5th. Stevie Wilkerson steals 2nd, and that allows Gacy Hobson to come in from 3rd and score the go-ahead run. It would hold up in a 3-2 Dogs win. Gary South Shore and Cleburne, the rumble on the railway. 1st inning, Chase Simpson delivers for the Rotors, a 2-run home run, his 18th of the season to give Cleburne the early lead, but the Railcats would take off from there. Tom Walraven left his mark, 2 home runs for the Railcats shortstop. He's now up to 8 homers on the season. Gary South Shore led for nearly this whole game. Railcats beat the Railroaders 10-8. And Lincoln get a W in front of their home fans against Milwaukee. They got the first run with some base running. A steal of 2nd from Ryan Long allows Hunter Clanton to come in and score him. And later in that 1st inning, Jason Rogers with an RBI double to score Long and give the Salt Dogs a 2-0 edge. And that was enough for Garrett Delano on the mound. He threw all 5 innings of this rain-shortened game. 1 run allowed, struck out 4, 2-1. The final score, Salt Dogs beat the Milkmen. So here's how everything looked yesterday. Every game decided by 2 runs or fewer in the American Association yesterday. That's what I call a great night of baseball. And the standings will look like this. Chicago still in 1st place in the East. Cleburne and Gary South Shore just a half game apart for that last playoff spot. They're playing again tonight. In the West Division standings, Fargo-Moorhead and Kansas City are tied up at the top. Lincoln holding on to that last playoff spot at the moment. Here's what we have coming up tonight in the American Association. Cleburne and Gary South Shore. The winner of that game will be in playoff position and the loser will not. That's the final game of the evening at 7:06 p.m. Tons of great baseball on the schedule tonight. And you can watch every single game all year long at aabaseball.tv. That includes the playoffs. I'm Carter Woodiel for the American Association, where we play to win.